CBS Atlanta News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
When the school bell rings at the end of the day, lots of children engage in after-school play. But how do we teach children to play nicely and make good decisions when they aren't in a structured environment? Well, we have some helpful tips today. Good Sunday morning to you. I'm Adam Murphy, consumer investigative reporter for CBS Atlanta News. And joining me now, we have a special guest with us, Heather Williams, the regional manager or operations director for WINGS. And WINGS is a special program that is unique to developing social and emotional skills through after-school programs, right?
Right. So we're a social and emotional after-school program, and what we do is we really help kids focus on learning helpful lessons on how to behave, manage their emotions, build healthy relationships, and work through difficult situations. And we do this by weaving a comprehensive social and emotional learning curriculum into an after-school program so that it's fun and fresh for the kids.
And so how long has the program been in place now?
The program has been in place for 17 years. We operated out of Charleston, South Carolina for 17 years, and we moved to Atlanta last year. So we're in our second year here, and it's been a great experience.
That's great. And the schools here in the metro Atlanta area, to mention S.L. Lewis Elementary in Fulton County, as well as Heritage Elementary School, right?
Right. And we serve kindergarten through fourth grade kids at those two schools, and we serve about 120 students at each school.
And so what kind of things do you do with the children to help them develop socially and emotionally?
So we want to be fun and creative with it so that the kids aren't bored and it's not sitting in the classroom and just listening to someone talk to you. So we play a lot of games where we weave the curriculum into the games. And we also have discussions with them and ask them what they think about things, how they feel about it, because we really want them to understand how these skills can help them in life. So games are definitely a big part of our day, but it's structured fun, definitely. And then talking to the kids to really get to know them and learn them so that we can help them.
A lot of books talk about how children like structure. And so when you're in an unstructured environment, such as after-school programs, you're trying to bring that structure back to it. Is that what you're doing?
And so that's a large part of our program. Kids operate with structure. They operate the best way with structure. They just don't know it. So what we do is we make it fun and creative for them, but we always stay structured with it, and because they find comfort in it. They know what's coming next. They know what to expect. They know what's happening every day, and so that really helps them excel in our program. And
within that structure, are there certain things educational-wise that you try to implement so they're learning too, right?
Right. So we have Academic Center. It's about an hour a day, Monday through Thursday, where the kids can sit and they get help with their homework. And we also do CRCT prep. So that changes throughout the year, but we definitely want to focus on the academics. And studies from Yale and UVA has shown that our program has really helped kids increase their academic scores.
Now, can any school adopt this WINGS program if they're interested?
If they're interested, they just need to contact me and just show me their interest, and we'll definitely look at coming out and speaking to them about it.
Okay, and what's the best way to contact you and the WINGS program and to learn a little bit more about what you're doing?
Definitely visit our website. It's wingsforkids.org. And my email address is heather@wingsforkids.org. And you can also give me a phone call at 404-669-6372.
And there's the information on your screen right there. The website you mentioned, the phone number, jot it down. We'll be sure to show that a little bit later in the program as well, in case folks are unable to jot that down right now. But and schools could potentially jot this information down and be in touch with your program.
Principals reach out to us because that's the first step to show interest in that you want it in your school. So schools as well. Parents as well, if you have any interest and you would like for your principal to contact me, definitely go to your principals and talk to them because we're excited to grow here. We want to grow here, and it's just a matter of people letting us know that they want us.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, listen, one thing that comes up a lot too in discussion is bullying. And a lot of schools spend countless hours trying to stop bullying in schools. But are they sending the right message? Well, maybe not. There's a side of bullying prevention that we found which might surprise you.
It started as a simple look at bullying. UTA criminologist Seok-Chin Jung analyzed data collected from 7,000 students from all 50 states. He thought the results would be predictable, that anti-bullying programs would curb bullying. Instead, he found the opposite.
Very disappointing and very surprising outcome, which is our anti-bullying program, either intervention or prevention, does not work.
Jung's study concludes that students at schools with anti-bullying programs may actually be more likely to become a victim of bullying. Students at schools with no bullying programs were less likely to become victims. Stunning results for Jung, to say the least.
Usually people expect anti-bullying program has some impact, some positive impact.
Oh, are you crying? You want your mommy? Yeah, we got it.
The videos used in many campaigns show examples of bullying and how to intervene. But Jung says the videos may actually teach students different bullying techniques and even new ways to bully through social media and texting.
They are able to learn, okay, there's new technique, there's new skills. Okay, I want to try it. I want to try to find the victim, more vulnerable victim.
Jung says some of the programs even teach students how to bully without leaving evidence behind.
This study raised our alarm. Hey, listen, there's a possibility of negative impact of the school bullying.
And he says until the message delivered by anti-bullying programs improves, some programs may be doing more harm than good. And Heather Williams with the Wings After School program is still here with us on set. Thank you so much for being on the program. Heather, how does your program address bullying? Because we know this is a pretty hot topic.
Yeah, it's a big topic. And first of all, we look at it probably a lot differently from a lot of people, because you want to address the person who's bullied and as well as the person who is bullying. So you want to figure out what's going on with that child or that person to where they feel like they need to bully someone else. So we're going to talk to them about being self-aware. What is causing you to behave this way? What are other things that you can do? Is there an issue with this person? Why is that issue there? Can we talk it out? So we want to attack the issue from both sides and not just necessarily looking at the person who's being bullied.
And do you suggest that both the bully and the bullied work together, or do you try to separate them when this sort of thing happens?
It's definitely, you have to look at the situation, and if it's that intense to where they can't be together, separate them. But at some point, it's really important for the two to communicate. We're working with kids, and you want to get them to the level to where they think about these things as adults when they're older. If you're in a similar situation, do you go to your coworker and talk about it, or do you bully them? You want them to be in the place to where they're talking about their issues and situations and not bullying people. So you definitely at some point want to bring them together.
So communication is key.
Key.
And we know that,
Right.
I mean, in a situation like this, especially when you have young children involved and you don't want them to be harmed, not necessarily physically, but emotionally.
Emotionally, right, and that's our focus. How are you emotionally? Are you sound emotionally? Can you make good decisions? Do you feel safe? If you're not feeling safe at school or around other students, verbalizing that. Kids have a difficult time just talking about things.
All right, Heather Williams, one quick thing. Let's throw up your full screen here with the information on how to get in touch with you. There it is. You can go to the website, wingsforkids.org, or contact her at 404-669-6372. Heather, thank you for being on the program. And when we come back, some recreational play has been banned at schools across the country. We'll tell you why some childhood games are no longer allowed. Stay with us.